Hi everyone, I'm Karen from the Round Lake Area Public Library, and this is the DIY craft for the month of February. So we are going to be making these cute little bowls. If you signed up for the program on our website, then you also received a kit, colors of clay, whoops, and a gold paint pen. So you will also need some foil, a knife or some kind of bowl to cut your clay, and a rolling pin. You can also use like a glass or something, just to push out your clay. So you're going to start out by unwrapping your clay and then rolling each color into a snake, or what else would you call this? I call it a snake, so we'll just go with snake. You're going to roll it till it's about 8 inches long or so, and then you're going to do this with all 5 of your colors. So if you did not sign up and you would like to make one on your own, this is just regular polymer clay that you can get at any craft store or Walmart. I'm not sure about Target, but you could certainly try Target. And then it's just a gold paint pen that I used. You could also use just regular gold paint or silver. You could use pretty much whatever color you want to, but I happen to like the gold on the edge. It's just for the edge. So I'm going to roll all these out. In each bag is random colors, so you're not necessarily going to get the colors that I'm using here today or the colors that are in the bowl that I showed you. I got I got 2 packages of 30 colors each, and some of the colors are duplicated and others are not, so I'm just going to make them random. Peeling it seems to be what takes the longest. Beginning in March, I will be doing this DIY craft program at the library in person. It will be a drop-in program, so you do not have to register. It will be taking place in the teen zone, and I will be there one Monday a month from 4 to 6:30, and you can come and join me. If I have extra supplies left over, I will make kits that you can pick up on Tuesday, but there's no guarantee that there will be any leftovers. So I urge you to come and join me on that Monday. You can check our calendar on our website. That would be rlalibrary.org. Click on events at the top and then the calendar. And then you can find all of the different programs. Whoops, I think I left a piece of plastic on. All the different programs on the calendar. This one needs to be just a little bit. Try and make them all about the same thickness. Then you're going to put them all together and you're going to twist them. You see that? And then you're going to roll these. This time you're going to make it about double the length that it was. So it was about 8 inches. So we're going to make it about 16. Then we're going to do it again. And you're going to do this as many times as you want until you get it marbled. So this is the way we're marbling the clay. So if you look at this one, you can see the swirls in here. I only did this one, I think, 3 times. I'm going to do this one a couple more. So back to about 16 inches. Fold it in half. Roll it again. So that's, what, 4? Is that 4? Yeah. And I'll do one more. Okay, then you're going to kind of fold it into a ball. I kind of coiled it together like this and then kind of crunched it into a ball. And then I will kind of shape it into a ball using the palm of my hand. And then you flatten it out. So you can either flatten it out with your hand, or you can use a rolling pin like this. So it's going to be pretty colors. But that swirl, that's a nice swirl. Can you see the swirl? The marbling in there. And you're going to roll it out to about, I would say, a 6-inch circle or so. Now while you're doing this, you can be heating your oven, because this is going to bake in the oven. So you're going to preheat your oven to 275. Okay, once you get it rolled out, see, I keep flipping it just because I think, and just kind of moving it around so I keep the circular shape. So I rolled it out. I'm rolling it out into about 1/8 of an inch thick. All right. And then I'm going to take, oop, I got a little hole there, but that's okay. I'm going to take my bowl that I showed you, the glass bowl, and this is just going to create my shape. So it's kind of like a cookie cutter. Okay. Oh, I didn't do it. Well, I don't think the edges of this bowl are sharp enough. So I will take my knife and I will just cut around the bowl. If you have a cookie cutter that you can use, that would work the best. Then you don't have to use the knife. But if you don't, a knife works as well. Now, if you want to make some shapes out of your extra clay, you can. Stars, hearts, whatever you want. Just form it into a ball and flatten it out and do the same thing. So there we go. Whoops. And then I'm going to carefully peel it up so I don't lose my shape. And now I'm going to take a piece of foil. That's about, I don't know, about 14, 15 inches, and I'm just going to crunch it up into a loose ball. And this is how I'm going to shape my bowl. So I would put this on my cookie sheet. And then I'm just going to drape. Now I'm going to use this. I like this side better than this side. I think this side's prettier. So this is going to be the inside of my bowl. So I'm going to drape this over my foil. And then I'm just going to make, see how I made like these little fluted pieces here? I'm just going to do that until I like the shape of it. If you need to put another little piece of foil in there to pop it out, you can do that. This one, see, is kind of hanging down, and I want it out a little bit more. Be sure you like the shape before you put it in the oven, because once you bake it, you won't be able to change the shape. So I would just pop this out and just put this under there like that, so that I get that little flute right there. And then you're going to put it in the oven just like this on your cookie sheet and bake it you're going to start with 15 minutes. Check it and make sure that it's hard. If it's not hard, put it in for another 5 minutes. And then 20 minutes would be the max you would want it in there at 275. And once it comes out, you're going to let it cool. You'll have your little bowl. And then you will take your, I should have opened this, but I didn't. You'll take your glue or your paint pen. This one I think needs to be started. So I shook my paint pen, and then I will push the tip in until the paint starts flowing into the tip. So make sure you're pushing it onto a piece of paper or something along those lines, so you don't get it on your There we go. So you don't get it on your surface. And then I'm just gonna paint my edges. If you want to put your initial in the middle, you could do that. And then the paint pen will probably have quite a bit of paint left in it, so it's yours to keep. You want to be careful just to do the edges. And it's just a finishing touch. So you can use this little dish for change. You can use it for your rings or whatever else you might have that are that's little and needs something to hold it. You might need to get your paint flowing a little bit more. There we go. You also can't see it very well on yellow, but you can see it pretty well in the purple. You just do that all the way around. And that is it. So in March for the DIY that we're going to be doing at the library in the Teen Zone, it's going to be watercolor painting, which I love to do. And it's a special way that I have. I did a video on it once. I made watercolor cards with using the same technique, and they're so cute, so much fun to do. So join me in the Teen Zone. I believe it's March 14th, but check the calendar and verify that. And I hope to see you there. If you have any questions on this one, please email me and let me know. My email address is in the bag. So that is it for me for this DIY. So enjoy.